Yay, Carl's Jr. It's open. Because of COVID, we couldn't find any place that sells food open beyond 7 p.m. and this road trip is gonna go bad if we don't eat. We're so hungry. And we're so thankful that Carl's Jr. is open. The following day, we had bolognese for lunch with some penne pasta. It's a pre-made sauce that I made before we left the house. This was when we stopped for gas in Vallejo, and we found out that there is an A&W next door. And we got our A&W root beer floats. This was our first breakfast, homemade breakfast lunch at an RV camping ground, and Arroz Caldo. We got to our camping ground and drove all the way to Oregon, which was 2 hours away, and found Oxen Fire Public House Restaurant. It's the best. Our family was so excited because it was our first time to dine inside a restaurant since the lockdown. And of course, this is not California, so I think there's less restrictions. Their food was amazing. The presentation was great, and the flavors were excellent. I drove back to our campground and had some s'mores. Following night, we had this dinner, beautiful grilled pork chop dinner. We had some plump watermelon and grilled some corn, and I made some rice from the rice cooker. Fun times. It's just very restricting because of COVID. The playground was all taped up, and we're kind of just relegated to our own space, not allowed to socialize with other people. Bacon we just made in our microwave. And for waffles, we just toasted them and put some butter and syrup, and there's our breakfast. On our way out, we stopped at Crescent City seafood place, Crescent Seafood, and ordered a bunch of stuff. Calamari, we had some fish and chips, we had some clam chowder, and some crab cakes. But trust me when I tell you, don't go here. Not only was their service really poor, the food flavors suck. I spent over $100 for all this food, and none of them tasted
and all
good.
this clam chowder.
Clam chowder was salty,
And the dog.
And the dog.
and
And the dog.
the crab cake was too bready
The
We're
flash on?
actually
or too doughy,
eating dog side.
and
Sea lion was
I
barking
don't
too.
know. Clam chowder was salty, did I say that? It was just awful. What a waste of time and money, because we sat here in the parking lot for 2 hours waiting for our food, waiting for our order. But this is the best meal I've made, I think. This is chuka soba noodles with pork belly from Trader Joe's and frozen vegetables. And I just sauteed them all together and made perfect chowmein. Easy peasy. No sweat. And that's the fried chicken that I made by...
Why blue? Did you get a burger
We
too?
used to stop at Napa Valley. We started a habit on our way home. We got his food because Todd was waiting in the DMV to get his license renewed. This is their DMV. It looks so pretty. And then Timothy insisted in making his biscuits. He loves to make his biscuits, and he brought the ingredients for the cheddar bay biscuits. This is how I made my fried chicken. Smashed the chicken breasts, dipped them in egg and milk, and then into panko breading and fried them. The kids love it because it's crispy. We stopped at a McDonald's because the kids were all craving McDonald's. But because of COVID, they are not allowing people to go in for their orders. And we cannot go through the drive-thru because we are driving an RV and we would not fit. Look at what they did. They made my sons wait out in the parking lot for their orders. I don't see the point of this because the server still came out and brought them the food. What's the point of making them wait there instead of outside the door of the building? I think it's a ridiculous idea. Not very bright at all. Well, cravings were satisfied.